Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we have big news regarding Polkadot and the current price of DOT. Right now we are seeing about $29.84, a 4.13% increase in just the last 24 hours. We're seeing that trading activity right now being 74% buy, 26% sell. Polkadot has big things coming in the very near and dear future, and we know that. We've been, on this kind of train of parachains, auctions, and just so much more with regards to what Polkadot hopefully has coming in October. We're going to talk about that though later on in the video. Right now, I said, a 4.13% increase in just the last 24 hours with a ton of volatility still remaining in the market. This is a very, very bullish look into what Polkadot's going to be doing in this year altogether. If we take a look at the last week, we can see about a 20% dip coming all the way from about $35, 36 about almost to $37 and now down to $29.84. I do think we are going to, like I said, be on that climb back up now. We take a look at the last month, we're still positive, a 7.04% increase in the last month alone. And if we take a look really into a little bit more into Polkadot, you're going to see why this coin is having such a great recovery. We could also see that the market cap is still fairly low at $28.2 billion, and the volume is still fairly low as well. In the last 24 hours, only seeing about $3 billion in volume. I do want to jump into, like I said, a couple different things before we jump into the price predictions for the end of the year and the end of the bull market. So if you guys have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. So we see CoinDesk putting out, you must be either truly decentralized or generally be smothered with regulations. So this is by Gav of York from Polkadot, and we all loved and have grown to love, Gavin Wood or Gav of York. I can't believe I'm not following him, but we are going to follow him real quick. So he actually founded Polkadot, Kasama, Ethereum Parity, Web3 Foundation, building Polkadot, all things Web3. So obviously a lot of people excited about what he's doing with the Polkadot ecosystem altogether as it continues to grow and make even better things come about. Obviously, governance is going to be one of the main players in this, really parachain announcement that's coming in October. We're going to talk more about that, though, like I said, later in the video and also later as we get closer to it. There's a couple more things I want to look into. We actually take a look at Bill Laboon. He's one of the guys that continues to put out these Polkadot digests. He's a director of education and community at Web3. And like here, we have the referendum 34, increasing the minimum nomination amount to 120 DOT, has been passed and executed. So that's definitely huge. So note if that you're currently nominating with under 120 DOT, this does not mean that you will be shilled immediately. Shilling others is manual process and is restricted unless there is a large number of nominators. So keep that in mind. If you guys are already staking the DOT under 120 DOT, then you can still actually, continue with that staking process. I do want to jump a little farther into Polkadot. So if we actually jump into the next tweet, this one talks about the Kasama Parachain Moonriver recording 1 million transactions in just 3 weeks. Absolutely massive to continue to see Polkadot's ecosystem projects doing so well. If we actually take a look at the next tweet, this one's going to be one of my own. So if you guys don't know, I am doing a giveaway on my Twitter account. So if Link hits $40 before October 1st, I will give someone who retweets 40 Chainlink follow so I can DM if you win. This is going to be a great opportunity because we still have 8 days left, or I believe it's 8 days. I don't even know where we're at right now, but we have just a week or two left until we are at the end of September. So keep that in mind. Obviously, this being tweeted on September 14th, I still think there's an opportunity for Chainlink to be very, very close to that price point. And if this does not get, this 40 Chainlink doesn't get given away, I'll probably do another one the next month until we actually give it away. So if you aren't following me on Twitter, make sure to follow me, Crypto Profit YT. As we jump into the next article here, this was actually a very, very bearish article from FX Street talking about Polkadot losing support, making the $19 main target for DOT price. So Polkadot price falls to hit $40, drops below the $30 area. Bears prepare for the next short attack down to the $19 level. I'll tell you right now, we are not going to $19 on Polkadot quite yet, if we are actually ever going to Polkadot in 2021 down to that $19 range. We see it at $29.84 right now, continuing now up to $30, continuing on the way up. I actually just watched Crypto Banter live stream, and he was just talking about, Polkadot being one of the bigger plays in his portfolio. So, or portfolio he gave out to his viewers. So keep that in mind. A lot of hype going to be surrounding Polkadot in the upcoming weeks ahead. As we get closer, like I said, to that October month, we are going to see a lot of great things come. And, Polkadot's price is definitely going to rise in value with it. As we continue on, though, I do want to jump into this article here talking about VanEck lists Solana, Tron, and Polkadot crypto ETNs on douche per se. I'm not exactly how to say that, douche per se. So I'm not exactly sure how to say that one, but if you guys want to help me out in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. We also see the Global Investment Manager has announced the listing of 3 new crypto ETNs on the European stock market giant. And like I said, they recently expanded its crypto derivatives, offering the 3 new products by investment management company called VanEck. And, this includes Polkadot, Solana, and Tron. So this is definitely good for Polkadot, continuing to see, bullish indicators for Polkadot as well as, off and on the charts. I do want to jump into another article before we or I guess not really call, but jump into those price predictions for the end of the year and the end of the bull market. But we can actually see 3 reasons why Polkadot could be the next altcoin to hit a new all-time high. This was back in September 1st, but it's still very, very relevant. We see parachain auctions exciting the community, still obviously continuing to excite the community. The entire ecosystem of projects are competing for parachain slots, and that's exactly right. We're seeing so many different really projects jumping in on board for Polkadot, and like I said, competing for those spots for those auction or parachain slots. We actually jump a little bit farther down. They talk more about the 24-hour trading volume on the rise. This is a little bit, off. Obviously, this was September 1st, so that one doesn't really, relate. But for the most part, like I said, we are seeing a lot of people jumping on board with Polkadot here recently as this price continues to move during the video, right around $30. Like I said, Crypto Ran or, Crypto Banter, if you guys watch them, they do a great show every morning, and they actually talked about Polkadot in their live stream. And I think, one of the biggest things with Polkadot is it is going to continue to take a lot of money to move because we are at $28.2 billion in market cap. So it's not too risky of a, coin to jump into. If you're looking for more of a stable increase, Polkadot's definitely going to be the one to do, that stable increase maybe to $50 to $80 by the end of the year and so on and so forth. I think realistically, though, we are going to see Polkadot achieving right around $80 to $120 by the end of the year. By the end of the bull market, I'm hoping for about $150 to $200 range. So we'll keep that in mind, and we'll obviously keep you up to date through it all. With all those big updates coming for Polkadot, there's going to be a lot to talk about on the channel, so if you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. Gav of York, by the way, did have a nice little he had a nice talk with an interviewer, not really an interviewer, but somebody they had a nice little discussion, and basically we heard a little bit more about what's coming, and it just excited me quite a bit. And I just want to kind of put that out there. If you guys haven't seen his most recent talk with an interviewer, I'm just going to go with there was a great, like I said, little talk they had about the future of Polkadot and just things coming up. And I think the excitement's there. I think the hype's going to be continuing to surround Polkadot as we get closer to the end of this year. And during this bull market, I think Polkadot's going to do insanely, insanely well. So thank you guys again for tuning in. If you have not already, make sure, like I said, finally, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the very next one.